Illustration 21. The following is the receipts and payments account of Madurai City Club for the year ending 31st March 2018. You have your receipts and payments account. For the balances are given here. Okay, and also we need to check the additional informations we have on 1st April 2017. This is your opening balance. The club had investment of rupees 40,000. So always investment is your asset, so you have to take this to the asset side for calculating the opening balance. Okay, and also opening capital fund. Okay, then you have the club also had a credit balance of rupees 30,000 and match fund, which means credit balance means this is to be taken to the liabilities side. Since this is also the opening balance, we have to take it for while preparing the opening capital fund. Then we have 31st March 2017 subscription in arrears were 4,000. So again here also 31st March 2017 arrear means for the current year, that is the previous year's arrear. So that also to be taken to your opening balance, okay, which is rupees 4,000. And subscription in arrears on 31st March, this is your current year arrear. This is to be taken while preparing the income and expenditure account and also the balance sheet, that is your closing balance sheet. First and foremost thing is we need to find out the opening capital fund, because opening capital fund is not given. So for finding the opening capital fund from the receipts and payments, you take up these two amount and show it in the asset side. Okay, so cash at bank, cash in hand, right? Then we have assets, that is investment as an asset, and also outstanding current, that is 2017 outstanding of rupees 4,000. This also to be taken to the opening balance assets. So 40,000 and 4,000. Then we have here the match fund, which is given the adjustment credit balance, right? So match fund of rupees 30,000, take that match fund also here. Total your assets, you get 51,500 minus 30,000, which is your match fund. Then you get rupees 21,500 as your capital fund, that's your opening balance. Then we need to prepare the income and expenditure account. Now in this we need to see what all should be taken to the income and expenditure. So subscription should be taken to the income and expenditure account. Okay, then legacies should not be taken to income and expenditure, it has to be taken to the liability side. Hall rent should be taken. Receipts for match fund, so this adjustment is to be shown in the liability side, because while preparing the opening balance sheet itself we wrote match fund, right? There we have to add this value, okay, because this is receipt we are receiving, so we have to add this amount. Upkeep of ground means that's maintenance, so this will come in the income and expenditure. Match expenses, since we already have match fund as a separate account, we will take this to the liabilities and deduct this. Okay, so from liabilities we need to deduct this amount from match fund. Then we have sundry expenses, this is to be taken to the income and expenditure. Furniture should be taken to the assets. Closing balances should be taken to the assets. So now as far as income and expenditure is concerned, you have to write subscription and hall rent in the income side. Okay, so in the income side we have subscription and hall rent. Subscription 30,000 is what we have received this year. Okay, with this there are certain adjustments, right? The previous year's outstanding, current year outstanding, so previous year outstanding should always be deducted. So now you will deduct the previous years, that is received for 2016-17 should be deducted 4,000, so you get 26,000, and your current year outstanding of 4,500 should be added. So add outstanding for the current year to 4,500, so you will write in the outer column as 30,500, and hall rent must be written. Then as we check, we have to write upkeep of grounds and sundry expenses 16,500 and 11,000 towards the debit side. Then total your incomes, you get 40,500, and your expenses comes to 27,500. So deduct these two values, you get a surplus of 13,000. Okay. After this, prepare the balance sheet. Balance sheet as on 31st March 2018. Take up this capital fund first. Add your surplus. Always do this as your first account. That is capital fund. Add surplus if it is surplus. If you get deficit, you have to minus it. Okay. After that, move on to your receipt and payment. You have to write legacies. You have to take up match fund. Okay. So now legacies amounts 9,000. Match fund, we have the opening balance is 30,000. First take that 30,000. Add receipts for match fund which is given in the receipt. Okay, add receipts for match fund 22,500 minus match expenses of 19,000. So you will show it as match fund 30,000 plus receipts for match fund 22,500 minus match expenses 19,000. All these three are match related, so we are writing this way in the liability side. So to the total you have 33,500. Next, moving on to the assets, we have investments. So take up that investments 40,000. Okay, and the remaining things and all should be taken from the payments. So now you have furniture which is 20,000, cash in hand, cash at bank 1,500 and 11,000. So furniture rupees 20,000, cash in hand, cash at bank. Then move on to the additional information. Here you have subscription arrears for 2018, right? This is your current year arrear outstanding. So this is to be written in the asset side. Subscription outstanding rupees 4,500. Then total your assets and liabilities separately, both should get the same amount. Okay.